Hi friends, welcome to daily mentorship video for the UPSC 2025 examination. Guys, today is day 10 of our 1 year integrated timetable. Guys, you can see here, today the target was in the prelims, we are covering the Indian Economic Development book, NCRT class 11th, chapter 2 Indian Economy 1950 to 1990 and chapter 8 Comparative Development Experience of India and its neighboring countries. So this was the target for today. As far as current affairs target was June current affairs geography section, and for the mains target was the mains master notes issues related to planning, and in ethics there was a target of ethical theory and moral philosophers. So guys, this was the today's PYQ exercise. Let us try to solve this PYQ exercise. So let us see the first question, guys. The planning process in the industrial sector in India has assumed relatively less important position in the 90s as compared to the early period. Which one of the following is not true in this regard? So guys, we all know that after the 1991 economic reforms, we have opted for market economy. We have opted for a neoliberal economic policy. In neoliberal economic policy, the role of state is reduced and role of market is increased. And when the role of market is increased, so obviously the role of planning reduces. So let us see the options, guys. With the advent of liberalization, industrial investment and development have largely been placed in the domain of private and multinational sectors. This is correct. Second statement is, with markets assuming central place, the role of central planning in many sectors have been rendered redundant. This is also correct. So guys, we have to select not true. So first two statements are correct. The focus of planning has shifted to sectors like human resource development, infrastructure, population control and welfare. This is also correct. Last statement is, nation's priority has shifted away from industrial development to rural development. No, this is incorrect. So guys, in the neoliberal economic policy which we have adopted after 1991, we have focused more on giving more and more autonomy to the private sector, and the private sector is taking the leading role in investments in industrial sector. So still also our goal is industrial development, but the only difference is the means to industrial development is not the public sector units but the private sector. Okay, so option D is not correct. So option D is the correct answer because you have to find out not true. So this is a very important concept. The LPG policy which we have adopted has prioritized private sector over the public sector. Let us see the next question, guys. The government of India has established Niti Aayog to replace. Okay, so it is basically planning commission. Niti Aayog was created in the year 2015 to replace planning commission. Next question, guys. Economic liberalization in India started with substantial changes in industrial licensing policy. Yes. Convertibility of Indian rupee. No, it has still we have not achieved complete convertibility. Doing away with procedural formalities for foreign direct investment. Still we have some kind of procedural formality, and significant reduction in taxes. Still we have some tax rate. Yes, we have reduced it, but the correct answer will be substantial changes in the industrial policy. Guys, after the 1990 economic reforms, we have moved away from the license Raj. We have to move away from the license Raj and inspector Raj. So guys, answer will be option A. Let us see the next question, guys. Next question is with reference to National Investment and Infrastructure Fund. Which of the following statements are correct? It is an organ of Niti Aayog. No. National Investment and Infrastructure Fund is not the organ of Niti Aayog. It has a corpus of 4 lakh crore. No, this is also incorrect. It has a corpus of 40,000 crore. Okay. So generally, whenever facts are mentioned, generally those statements are incorrect. Next question, guys. With reference to Financial Stability and Development Council, consider the following statements. It is an organ of Niti Aayog. This is also incorrect. Okay. It is headed by Union Finance Minister. This is correct. It monitors the macro prudential supervision of the economy. This is also correct. So guys, Financial Stability and Development Council is basically a body where it is headed by the finance minister, and it has all the heads of various regulators, RBI, and other financial regulators also. And basically the idea is to check the financial stability of the country. So guys, the answer to this question is 2 and 3. Answer to this question is 2 and 3. This was the PYQ today on today's target. Now we have two mains question. You can see how are the principles followed by Niti Aayog different from those followed by erstwhile Planning Commission. Guys, this is a PYQ. So guys, today's target was planning. So how to write these answers, guys? Whenever there will be a comparison, better is to you follow the table format. Let me just show you guys in our mains master note. This is our mains master note. You can see this. Okay, I hope you are following the mains master note. You can see this mains master note economic planning. Okay, in our mains master notes, guys, you can see in our mains master note, we have directly given you the answer of this question. You can see here comparison between Niti Aayog and Planning Commission. So on what parameters you can compare? You can compare on composition, approach. Guys, the Planning Commission adopted the top-down approach, whereas Niti Aayog is adopting the bottom-up approach. This is the main difference. Second difference, guys, is federal principle. The Planning Commission was based on centralized planning, whereas the Niti Aayog is based on cooperative, okay, federalism. So you can talk more about cooperative federalism, how Niti Aayog basically inspires cooperative federalism. And next, another difference is that the Planning Commission had financial power. It has the power to give discretionary grant, whereas Niti Aayog has no such power. As far as working process is concerned, Planning Commission used to give 5-year plans, whereas Niti Aayog gives about the 3-year action plan, the 7-year strategy plan, and 15-year vision plan. So the Niti Aayog is more of a long-term plan, long-term plan. Okay, so overall, Planning Commission was not just a think tank. It was an like it was a very big body. It was a very important body. Sometimes it was more important than the cabinet. It was called the super cabinet, super cabinet. Whereas the Niti Aayog is just a think tank. It is just a think tank. This is our difference. So you can use this to write this answer, guys. Again, let me just show you what was the question today. The question was how to compare between Niti Aayog and Planning Commission directly from the mains master note. So that is why I say please read mains master note. They are really very useful. Okay. Next question, you can see the next question was analyze the John Rawls concept of social justice in Indian concept. So how to write this answer? First, what you need to do, you can see these are mains master notes of ethical theories. First, what you need to do is that first of all talk about the John Rawls concept of okay justice. Talk about that. What was his concept? So guys, John Rawls was against utilitarianism. He basically gave the theory of justice. In the theory of justice, he gave about two principles. What are these two principles? You can see here the John Rawls theory of principle. You can see here one principle, the equality principle. You can see this. Okay, okay. Let me just show you. Okay, so you can see here the first principle, the principle of liberty. Okay, there is a first principle is principle of liberty, and you can see the second principle, the principle of equality. Okay, equal opportunity. These are the two principles of John Rawls. First principle says that everyone should enjoy some basic liberties. Okay, that everyone should enjoy. And the second principle says that yes, there may be some social and economic inequality, but these inequalities should be such that it is the advantages of the marginalized people. And second is the attached offices and the positions must be open to all. So these two principles, the principle of equal opportunity and the principle of okay everyone enjoying the basic liberties, are the principles of John Rawls. And then you have to relate it to the Indian context. You have to relate it to the Indian context, and you can write a very beautiful answer. You can read this mains master note. It has been explained here. So guys, daily as per our targets, I am giving you the PYQs. Please stick to these PYQs and the daily targets. If you follow my daily targets, my promise is by the month of January 2025, okay, by the month of January 2025, I will help you cover the entire syllabus. I'll help you cover the entire syllabus. Every day I'll be making this video and I'll be guiding you. Please subscribe to my Telegram channel. In that Telegram channel, I'm giving you the daily target. And in the evening, I'll be making this video. In that video, I'll discuss the PYQs.